This episode of TRS is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook at audiblepodcast.com/totallyrad. Today, we open up Santa's sack and finally answer some viewer mail.
Merry Christmas, boys and girls. Dan, you just can't even stand me. All right, it's Christmas Eve. I know, or Hanukkah Day or something. It is time to dip into our mailbag. We haven't
Santa's mailbag. Well,
we haven't done it in a long time.
We changed it to dailies, and so we didn't really have a spot for a current everyday email questions, so we're gonna have these segments where we're gonna go back into the mailbag and do a bunch
because
of
you guys demanded it. So here's the first one. I'm dipping into the mailbag.
Like it.
The
electro.
Hey guys.
Nick Shadle rhymes with dreidel.
Hey!
Well.
Well.
If you read it
out
that way, yeah.
I hear you're back to reading tweets/emails. Great news. I thought I'd throw this question out for you. We all know about shame lists of films/games/books, etc. that we really should have seen but haven't. Our lists of shame.
Right.
What I want to know is your pride lists. Obscure things you've seen but few others have. The one that stands out for me, even though I can't say I enjoyed it that much, is Battleship Potemkin, the 1920s Russian silent film familiar to many film studies students. So go ahead and show off your media street cred. Enjoying the daily shows, Nick Shadle, like Cradle or Dreidel.
Oh!
He's
right.
N Shady on the forums. So guys, you have a pride list. I know you do, Daniel. You have pride.
Yeah, but I have pride over Airborne. I love that movie. I love that I'm not afraid to have loved Step Up 3D. Amazing. But that's not what he's asking, so I'm gonna have to think a little bit more. Do you have what's on your list of pride?
I think the first thing that popped into my head was My Dinner with Andre, but that's like one of my favorite movies of all time.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And I think more people should see. Stuff that I'm proud to have seen.
That you feel like other people haven't seen or read or done this thing, but you haven't, or like he's saying, like most people avoid it, but you manned up and you undertook it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like there's.
Right.
Right.
What have I manned up and done?
Whatever you manned up and you finally did.
I don't know if I have like movies or stuff.
We're failing at this one.
You know what? Here's what. I'll go on record and say that as a dude, I've been able to enjoy a whole bunch of America's Next Top Model. Oh. I don't think that there's anything wrong with saying that.
No,
I think that's.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that you
that's a
embrace
good
that.
show. And
because you know that I embrace The View.
I'm gonna hop on that train too. I'm proud to say, I think Cougar Town is an excellent show. Cougar Town is awesome. It's freaking well written, and it's a show where they're embarrassed about their own title because they've like transcended it, and they know that it's not about cougars anymore.
Interesting.
It's really funny and really witty, and you all would love it if you
now
watched
it's called
it.
Cougs.
I have nothing against these shows, and I hope now that you guys have outed yourselves, and if people at home out themselves about watching things that they feel that they should feel embarrassed about, we don't criticize those when they say they like certain things, like The View.
Right.
Sure.
I feel like that doesn't deserve criticism.
Is that what you feel?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So we definitely took that question in a different direction, but
Definitely, but
yeah.
models were involved.
I still watch all the Real Worlds.
Yeah, I tried. But, yeah. All right, what's up?
All right. So this is
Millionaire Matchmaker. Love that show.
Yeah.
Love that
Matchmaker. That show is like disgusting to me. But
have you watched it?
no.
Okay, so what are we doing?
But the idea
Cougar
is
Town?
disgusting.
Cougar Town?
Very good. Amazing. Don't judge a book by its cover, Dan.
Oh, interesting.
All right, so Patrick Burgess writes, Alex, Jeff, Dan, Mike, I'm writing to you as a longtime fan of your show. Two of my best buddies and I have spent countless hours enjoying your podcast almost since the inception.
Nice.
We've always in the back of our minds.
Since the inception of our show.
Yeah, since the inception, not movie inception.
right.
Since inception.
Yeah.
Always in the back of our minds, we aspired to be the trio as rad as you guys, and when we graduated from high school 2.5 years ago, we took a picture in your honor.
All right.
That's this picture. They sent it in. I thought that was cool. It's them
You should
graduating.
probably,
okay.
click it so that we can see it.
Oh, if you need to.
Oh, I thought they took a picture in there. Amazing. Amazing.
Thanks, guys.
Boom.
Now I see. Now I
open it
don't know
down.
how to do that anymore. Where did it go?
That one.
There it is.
There it is.
All right. Next one.
That was it? Just that they took the picture?
Yeah, just, we're trying to mix things
I
up.
like it.
Sometimes questions,
I like
sometimes
it.
fun. It's the Santa's mailbag.
Graduated.
Here's a fun one.
I remember graduation, you guys.
Yeah, I know.
So guys, I was rearranging my media room and came upon this. The cable coming into my house is labeled TRS. Unbelievable, now I know your secret.
Scroll down.
This is the picture that they're seeing behind us right now. It's very large. Danny Head sent this in, who's...
Oh!
It's a cable. See?
Amazing.
What is that? What do you guys think that stands for? Transistor
I think it means
rapid
totally
servicing.
rad show. Insert
I think so too.
girder here.
Girder.
As
Cable
Futurama.
girder.
Don't worry about it.
All right. Since you guys are returning to the fan letter Q&A, I thought I would
Yes.
ask you a question.
Bring it.
Hearing Alex talk about Donkey Kong Worlds, or Country Returns,
Yeah.
the option to have an autoplay and have it
Yep.
play past virtually impossible points in the game begs the question, what games have you quit because you failed to make it past a particular puzzle, challenge, or boss battle?
I know Jeff has answers for this one.
What is your answer for this
I
one?
don't know.
What is my answer for this
I mean, I actually could easily say,
God, I'm trying to think of a game
I don't know,
that
quit.
got
I mean,
too
like Pac-Man,
hard.
it's like, that game gets so hard after the first, or like the first thing is always hard for me, and I'm like, I don't really want to play this anymore.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong is that way, the original Donkey Kong is like that for a lot of people. I manned up, actually, and started really playing that game hardcore for a while with
Man, I feel like there was a couple of games that just recently that I was
we
like,
say
you know-
Neil Barry sent this.
Oh
in.
yes, Barry Neal sent
Neal.
it in.
Poor Neil
He's
Barry.
from St. Louis, I think.
God, I will say there are a lot of games where you sort of get to that thing. For me, it's like 3 repeat sittings, and I'm out.
Yeah.
Right? So like, I will try something, and once I get to that point where I'm like, can't do it many, many times in that sitting, walk away. I'm like, I just need a breather. Walk
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Come back to it, do it many, many, many times in that sitting, take a breather, walk away. And if I come back to it for the 3rd time and am still not able to get by, usually, if it's just at the beginning of a game, sometimes that happens where you just like don't get
I
the
know.
game.
I got one.
Where it's like, oh, you know what?
Ninja Gaiden.
No, I got one too.
Couldn't finish
Missed.
the first Ninja Gaiden.
Missed.
I thought you finished Mist.
Well, because I went and bought a code book, and what it was click the button on the wall. What? I literally was like, scan, scan, scan. That's a little bit of a different shade of gray, but not a button. Click, door open. You've got to be effing kidding me.
Ninja Gaiden's hard.
Ninja Gaiden, not the original Nintendo, but the revamped.
the Xbox
Yeah.
One version.
Yeah, that was pretty intense.
I feel like there's games that I if I do it over and over and over and I don't feel like I'm getting any closer.
And
Yeah.
plus. And plus.
Did I quit that?
Oh, definitely. I mean, a lot of people. I mean, it's an arcade game, so
hard.
it's very
annoying.
hard.
But I know what you
Or
mean, where
like
if there's no
Stuntman.
forward progress, it feels like
like,
no
you know what, I
forward
hate
progress.
this.
Yeah.
Or it makes me do the same. Yeah.
Trials HD is probably like that for a lot of
Yeah.
people, though I.
This is a fun one. Melissa, Nathan, and Rose sent this in from Australia. Wanted to let you guys see how impressed our daughter, who is 5 months old, was with Alex and Jeff's rapping in episode 199, Def Jam Rap Star. Sorry, Dan, she got a bit bored by the time you came on.
Which means you got
Amazing.
bored by you guys.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
No.
I have
clearly
attached some
Dan.
photos of her watching the episode. The one with
Oh
just
my
her
God.
is watching Jeff. We should mention she is a musical child, and I think her distress is obvious, meaning not musical fan,
Nice.
but adorable. And thank you
Super
for introducing
cute.
your child to our show.
Super cute.
So quick. So we got a lot of feedback from our Danish viewers when we talked about Abelskivers or the pancake puff,
Yes.
as seen on TV. Several people wrote in an email like this one. This one's from Ronnie Thompson, who I'm sure I mispronounced. Man, I love that Jeff actually knew what an Abelskiver was when they first showed the picture of pancake puffs. I was like, man, that's just a ripoff of an Abelskiver. Way to steal Danish culture. But then you guys totally justified it. Thank you so much. And Alex, as a representative of Denmark, we forgive you for your Swedish-Finnish accent.
Oh.
So on behalf of the entire country,
Thank you.
You were forgiven.
I'm gonna print that email out and keep it in my pocket, just in case somebody tries to beat me up for it.
And finally, we've been doing a lot of
Whoop, whoop, Ronnie. Maybe it's
get out of jail free. We've been doing a lot of our Versus episodes. Here's some Versus feedback for the gang. Hi guys, love the show. Been watching for a long time and really like it. I have some feedback on the Versus segment that you do. I think it would be more fun if the movie that you compared was within the same genre. What made me comment was the comparison between Superbad and The Lord of the Rings. I know that was from way back in early November, but even with the weekly episodes, I am still about a week behind, and since there are so many other shows to watch. Superbad was a great movie, but it could never win being compared against something like The Lord of the Rings. In my opinion, it lost unfairly.
But isn't that the whole point?
Yeah.
I think if you look at the list, Lord of the Rings is on that list. The Lord of the Rings will be higher than Superbad. Yeah. It doesn't mean that Superbad was a bad movie. Superbad will be higher than other comedies on our list.
Yeah. First of all,
I think you can even sort, right?
You
by
can
genre?
sort by genre, so you easily can compare things by genre. But also, yeah, you're right. The trick to not being totally distraught in verses, I mean, in arranging your movies in this way, is that there's no losers. There's going to be way beat out other things on the list. There's a lot of awesome movies.
You go Zen.
I guess there's always got to be a Xanadu, which is at the bottom of the list.
And what you got to do is Lord of the Rings a better fantasy movie than Superbad is as a comedy? And that's how you decide that.
I think that the whole premise of how we decide is really
up for grabs. And it's person to person, really.
And that was Dave from Rochester, New York. Thank you, everybody, for sending them in. Of course, you can send us emails at fans@totallyradshow.com. We'll be doing more of these every Christmas. No, much sooner than that, I kid.
Hey! Happy
Merry
holidays!
Christmas! Happy holidays, and enjoy your wonderful weekend.
And Able Stevers. All right, people, remember to stick around for all of this week's outtakes. One of my favorite parts of our entire show, just gonna say. Jeff Riccanata, hit me with a timestamp.
I love 14.
Yay!
I love the fact that we get sponsored by Audible.com because it's a service I actually use and love. I am all about the audiobooks. Audiobooks allow you to multitask, so a lot of people maybe getting in the car.
Cataclysm.
Maybe getting in the car to drive to grandma's for a holiday celebration, pop on the old audiobook.
Or training to run the marathon.
Yeah, you saw if you watched last week's episode where I was training for the marathon, that's the only way I do it is listening to audiobooks. Audible.com is a great way. I can recommend, it's funny, I just was listening to The Company, which is about the CIA. I didn't love that as much, and I've mentioned the Game of Thrones before, but I'm actually re-listening to the Game of Thrones. It is one of the best audio books because Roy Dotrice speaks it, and he is amazing. He does voices for all the characters. Highly recommend it. You can get an audiobook of your choice for free by going to audiblepodcast.com/TRS.
Very nice.
Helps us out. You get a free audiobook.
Totally rad.
/totally rad. I'm a moron. It's audiblepodcast.com/totallyrad.
Amazing. Also get those backgrounds in.
And Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas,
Merry
everybody.
Christmas.
We will see you in after Christmas time.
Yay then!
More in complexity. And then Friday, we're going to be diving into Santa's mail sack for a mail sack reading.
Hey-o! Happy that!
Happy that!
Diving into Santa's mail sack, everyone's thinking of. Okay.
Where's it gonna go?
Yeah.
And let it hang.
Submit backgrounds, fans at totallyradshow.com, right?
Yes.
Backgrounds?
Happy that!
Amazing. 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 Amazing.
Amazing. Amazing.
We will see you in after Christmas time.
Yay then!
I was gonna say at the end of the year or next year, but then I was like, this is not legally true.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, boys and girls! Oh no, I didn't want to be wearing this. Hang on a second. I don't want to be wearing this.
Oh, you don't want to be wearing
Cut
that.
to his.
I don't want to be wearing this.
Wait, what do you mean I don't want to be
It's
wearing
Christmas.
This is Friday week.
Which week is this?
Friday week.
What's
Put your other
Friday
shirt
week?
on.
What the hell does Friday week mean? How is that? How am I supposed
It's
to
the
know
Friday
that?
of Christmas week. Doesn't look like that.
Grab your mask! Post-Christmas gift.
What?
Ho, ho, ho!
Clink.
The movie with Cougar Town is awesome.